Hey there, pirates. Welcome aboard the Anime No Me channel. What if Smoker had captured Luffy in Loguetown? Like, for real, with no miraculous escapes. The focus here is insane. Both Garp and Dragon could rebel against the Marines to save the Rubber Kid. We're going to back this up with exact manga chapters, exploring a chain of consequences that flips the world upside down, with epic twists, unexpected alliances, and chaos that makes Marineford look like child's play. No redundancies, just pure fun in a continuous flow of what if that will make you laugh and think, damn, this would change everything. Let's dive into this smoky theory. I hope for your support to help our crew win, and to do so, you just need to click the thumbs up button, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will win an incredible devil fruit, so just comment which fruit you want. It all begins in the Loguetown arc, chapters 96 to 100, the grand finale of the East Blue Saga. In the original timeline, Luffy and the crew stop at this iconic city, the birthplace and execution site of Gol D. Roger, to stock up before heading into the Grand Line. Luffy, being Luffy, messes around at the execution platform, catching the attention of Captain Smoker, the Logia Smoker who ate the Moku no Mi. Smoker, with his Kairoseki Jita, traps Luffy on the scaffold. Tense moment. Buggy and Alvida show up to get revenge for old defeats, ready to behead the Straw Hat. But then comes the miracle. Lightning strikes Buggy, and a mysterious wind saves Luffy, later revealed to be Dragon's doing, his revolutionary father. Smoker gives chase, but the Straw Hats escape to the Going Merry. End of arc. Everyone's happy. But what if that wind never came? Imagine Dragon being late because of a revolutionary meeting or just deciding not to interfere yet. Smoker captures Luffy for real. The boy is cuffed with Sea Stone, thrown into a makeshift cell in Loguetown, and the Marines celebrate the arrest of a pirate with a 30 million berry bounty. The Straw Hats, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji panic, hiding in the city while trying to plan a desperate rescue. But hey, this is just the beginning. With Luffy locked up, the focus shifts to his relatives. Dragon and Garp. Dragon, the revolutionary leader, revealed in chapter 100 as the world's most wanted man, is Luffy's father. A bombshell confirmed in chapter 432 after Enies Lobby. In this what if, upon learning that his son was captured, maybe from revolutionary spies in Loguetown, Dragon can't take it and moves early. Instead of waiting years to make his presence known, he storms Loguetown with a revolutionary task force. Picture this: artificial winds whipped up by his possible devil fruit, theory based on chapter 100, sinking marine ships, while Ivankov, introduced in chapter 537 in Impel Down, and other disguised allies create distractions. Dragon rescues Luffy personally, revealing his fatherhood right there. Hey kid, I'm your dad. Let's fight for freedom together. Luffy, confused but excited, laughs. She cool, but I want to be pirate king, not a revolutionary. This early rebellion exposes Dragon to the entire navy. Smoker fights fiercely, but loses to Dragon's storm. Immediate consequence, the world government declares open war on the revolutionaries years ahead of schedule. Without secrecy, Dragon loses hidden bases, and events like the destruction of Ohara, flashback chapters 391 to 397, echo again. Maybe even more massacres to hunt revolutionaries. But hilariously, Luffy suddenly has a super-powered dad as a forced ally, and the Straw Hats now gain revolutionary backing to enter the Grand Line. Nami uses maps stolen from spies. Zoro trains with Dragon's warriors. They become a hybrid pirate revolutionary crew. Now, let's bring in Garp, the marine hero and Luffy's grandfather, also revealed in chapter 432. Garp, the legendary vice admiral who captured Roger, mentioned in chapter 96, loves his grandson despite everything. In the original, he pretends to fight at Marineford, chapters 550 to 580, but leaves openings. In this scenario, upon hearing of the capture via Denden Mushi, maybe Smoker reports it to HQ, Garp loses it. Whether he's at Marineford or on a mission, he races to the East Blue on his dog-headed ship. Arriving in Loguetown, he sees the chaos of Dragon's invasion. Torn between duty and family, Garp might rebel. Imagine him confronting Smoker, yelling, "That kid is my grandson! Release him or I'll smash everything!" Smoker, loyal to the core, refuses, leading to an epic clash, Garp versus Smoker, with Toshigi watching in shock. Garp wins easily, but that's treason. He temporarily teams up with Dragon to save Luffy, revealing the family ties early. The world goes wild. The marine hero is the grandfather of a pirate and the father of a revolutionary. Akainu, introduced in chapter 397, demands Garp's execution for treason, starting an internal purge. Garp becomes a fugitive, maybe even joining the Straw Hats as a grandpa mentor. Train properly, Luffy. No slacking. Global consequences. The Marines lose credibility with mass defections. Sengoku, Fleet Admiral, chapter 96, resigns early, and the balance of power collapses. Yonko like Whitebeard laugh at the Navy's weakness and seize territory. boys. With Luffy freed thanks to the double rebellion, but now with Dragon and Garp hunted by the Marines, the Straw Hats enter the Grand Line more wanted than ever. Reverse Mountain goes smoothly, but Whiskey Peak, chapters 106 to 114, becomes a bigger trap. Baroque Works, aware of Luffy's inflated bounty, now 100 million for revolutionary ties, sends more assassins. Mr. Nine and Miss Wednesday Vivi still ally with them, but with Garp temporarily on board, he smashes the killers with one galactic punch. Little Garden, chapters 115 to 129. Dory and Brogy the Giants are impressed by Garp. You fought Roger? Fight with us. Garp trained Zoro in basic hockey years earlier, originally chapter 597 post-time skip, making the swordsman stronger way sooner. Mr. 3 gets defeated in no time. Drum Island, chapters 130 to 154. Chopper joins as usual, but with Dragon sending revolutionary supplies, they heal Nami without much drama. Wapple flees in terror at the sight of Garp. Funny moment. Garp tries to educate Luffy. Stop eating everything. Become a decent Marine. Luffy fires back. Never. Meat is freedom. Arriving in Alabasta, chapters 155 to 217, chaos escalates. Crocodile, a warlord, pushes his coup. But with the Marines weakened by internal rebellions, Garp's desertion inspiring other vice admirals like Momusagi, he accelerates his plans. Smoker, promoted for loyalty, chases the Straw Hats there, now with Tashigi and Hina. Luffy still fights Crocodile, but with Dragon infiltrating revolutionaries into Alabasta, they expose the plan early. Vivi becomes queen without a full-scale war. Key consequence, with Garp gone from the Navy, who captures Ace later? Maybe Aokiji, chapter 303, hesitates, knowing the family ties. Pluton, the ancient weapon, revealed in chapter 192, falls into revolutionary hands. Dragon uses it to threaten the government. Luffy unlocks Gear 2nd early through Garp's training, defeating Crocodile in a single round. Post-Alabasta Jaya, chapters 218 to 236. Bellamy mocks them, but Garp crushes him. Respect to dreams, kid. Mont Blanc Cricket tells them about Sky Island, and they head to Sky Paiosai, chapters 237 to 302. Enel, the egomaniac god, faces Luffy, but with Dragon sending supportive winds, does the island fall earlier? No, Luffy is still immune to lightning. Ganfall allies with revolutionaries against false gods. The Shandora bell rings, but the Marines, now under interim Akainu, send CP9 to investigate. Lucci arrives early, fighting Garp. This battle exposes CP9 to the world, weakening Cypher. Water 7, chapters 322 to 374. Madness here. Without Garp and the Marines, the Buster Call at Eni's lobby, chapters 375 to 430, is disorganized. Frankie joins, but CP9 captures Robin. Luffy storms in with Garp and Dragon. Imagine Garp versus Kizaru early, Dragon versus Lucci. They destroy Annie's lobby quickly, saving Robin without casualties. The government loses a judicial island, and the Gorosei, chapter 233, freak out, declaring the Straw Hats a Yonko-level threat early. Going Merry dies, and the Thousand Sunny is built with revolutionary upgrades. Thriller Bark, chapters 442 to 489. Moria tries shadows, but Garp laughs and smashes zombies. Brook joins, and Kuma, chapter 474, secretly allied with Dragon, revealed chapter 908, openly helps now. No mysteries. Kuma teleports everyone to safety. Sabaody, chapters 490 to 513. Charlos shoots Hatchin. Luffy punches a Celestial, but with Dragon exposed, the Celestials send admirals. Garp fights Aokiji to protect his grandson, revealing more betrayals. Rayleigh trains Luffy in Haki, but does the time skip happen early? No. They escape to Amazon Lily, chapters 514 to 524. Hancock falls for him, but the Marines invade. Dragon repels them with his army. Impel down, chapters 525 to 549. No need to rescue Ace, maybe captured by someone else, but assuming Blackbeard attacks, Luffy descends with Garp. They free prisoners, including Jinbei, who joins out of honor to Garp. Magellan loses badly. Marineford, chapters 550 to 580, an alternate epic. Whitebeard attacks to save Ace, but with Garp rebellious, he joins the pirates. Garp fights Akainu. You don't touch my grandson. Dragon sends revolutionaries, a triple war. Pirates versus Marines versus revolutionaries? No, an alliance against the government. Ace is saved, Whitebeard survives, Blackbeard steals a devil fruit but loses. Post-war, Yonko fall, revolutionaries gain ground. Post-time skip, Fishman Island, chapters 608 to 653, is peaceful with Jinbe early. Punk Hazard, chapters 654 to 699. Law allies, but without a strong Marine presence, Doflamingo falls quickly. Dressrosa, chapters 700 to 801. With Smiles compromised, Kaido weakens. Whole Cake Island, chapters 802 to 902. Big Mom faces the Straw Revolutionary Alliance. Sanji is saved without drama. Wano, chapters 903 to 1057. Kaido is defeated defeated by Luffy Gear 5, Chapter 1053, with Garp and Dragon assisting. Egghead, current 2025. Vegapunk reveals the Void Sentry to the Alliance, and Joy Boy awakens. Phew, what a twist! With Smoker capturing Luffy, Dragon and Garp rebelling, One Piece becomes a family revolution. Luffy becomes Pirate King with his family united? Likely, but chaotic. What do you think? Comment below. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.